you won't get these drinks out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in a jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast with your city like new Nikes, fresh jeans and a snapback.
Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe, but only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down in my description below to join my membership for the extra juicy tea. A video was recently posted, so go check that out, and a new video will be posted soon. Okay, so stay tuned. All right, y'all, so you already know what it is. We are on part 3 of the car series. Can't keep a car, can't keep a man. And niggas always fuck up some shit that I got going on. Okay, story of my life. All right, y'all, so as y'all know, in part 2 I talked about how I got rid of my white truck and I got a new truck. Oh, that truck was like a blue, I don't know if I called it blue truck.
Y'all, my bad. Yesterday video I left out the pictures of the truck and me when I first got the truck. Y'all, YouTube, I guess I didn't got caught up in that YouTuber cycle where they just flag everything I'm doing. And why, YouTube? I F's with you. Y'all, when I tell you I have been trying to upload the last 2 videos for days and they kept flagging it. So y'all probably hear like a lot of little jump cuts. I had to cut out so much stuff because y'all, they just been flagging, taking hours to upload my videos, heck of stuff. So I don't know why, but the pictures, they just, I don't know, but look up at the screen. I'm gonna post the pictures that I told y'all I was gonna post in the last video of me and the truck I had got. Okay, boom. Sorry, y'all.
My newer truck, it was blue, so I had got that blue truck. I wrecked that truck and then I didn't have a car. So after so long, y'all, I had took a little of the money I had got and I got another car. Now at this particular time, y'all, I was thinking that I couldn't go get another new car because I had gotten an accident, and then they ruled the accident my fault. So I don't know, for some reason I thought my credit was gonna be hella bad or something and I couldn't get a new car. So I thought I had to go and just get a little bucket off a little lot and just basically start all over with getting a car. I was looking on different type of car sites like Craigslist and shit like that, and then I had found this little car. They only wanted $2,500 for it, so I went and checked it out. Now mind you, on this particular day, it was my mama's birthday, but I wanted to get a car. They basically was like, come to this day so you could test drive the car, check it out, and if you want to buy the car, you can buy the car. So the car was in the city that we was going to have my mom's birthday dinner, which was in Concord. So my mom was like, cool, we can go check this out and then we can go to my birthday dinner. Or did we go to the birthday dinner first? I think we went to the birthday dinner first, yeah. So we went to the birthday dinner first. We had a really good time. Then right after that, we went to the place and I test drove the car. Now, y'all, when I test drove this car, I knew automatically this was a fucking bucket. And guess what my dumb ass did? Guess. I know. I bought the car anyway. Why? I don't know. I guess at this point, I still ain't learned my lesson with buying fucked up cars. I don't know.
Correction, I do know. Cray had got into my head, y'all. I had let him get into my head. I don't know why. So in the last story time, if y'all watched it, y'all heard how I told y'all Cray had a nice car, then he lost it, then he got a bucket. Okay, let me tell y'all how he lost his old car, the nice car he had when I first met him. So this nigga basically told me that he knew how to do something. I don't know how to explain it, but he knew how to do something where he could get a car and he didn't have to pay no note on it because it was his rightful right to get a car and not have to pay no car note. So he never paid his car note, and that's why they took his car. They came one day and picked that thing up. They repossessed the damn car. Then he tried to go back and forth with the people, basically saying, it's my right to have this car and not have to pay on it. So y'all, I started letting Cray get in my head, and I let him talk me into not going to get another car off the lot because it was dumb to pay a car note. So that's why I kind of settled for this car. Cray Cray was a master manipulator, and he was just basically getting into my head and had me thinking things that I knew wasn't right for me. I'm not saying it wasn't right for him or the things that he was saying wasn't right. It just wasn't right for me. I should have used that couple thousand, because I think I paid for the car in cash, because I didn't want to pay a car note. Don't get me wrong. I didn't want to pay a car note at the time because I was not working and I was just getting unemployment. But I could have went and got a better car and had a really low car payment. But anyways, or I could have just bought a better car for the money I did put down. But I paid for the car cash. I didn't had no car note or anything like that. I just paid. I think the car was either like $2,500 or $3,000. I just paid that money. It was my car. I didn't have to pay no car note, and I needed something to get around with, because at the time Dylan was doing martial arts and I needed to get him back and forth to martial arts, and I just wanted to get around, because y'all, at this time that I didn't have a car, I didn't want to ask nobody for help. So y'all, I had bought one of them little Chinese baskets. Y'all know, no shade, no, I ain't trying to be, but y'all know how y'all see Asian people sometimes walking, they got them little baskets. Yeah, I had bought me one of them, and I would go to the grocery store, put all my groceries in there, and be traveling with my groceries, either walking or on the bus and stuff like that, because my pride was too high to be asking somebody to give me a ride all the time. And that's how I was managing getting groceries or going to the stores. I was getting on the bus and filling up my little buggy and then traveling home with it, and I was just tired of doing that. So it was just like I needed something real quick because I was just over it. But again, too, I was letting Cray Cray get in my head, telling me that the government is this, the government is that, and you shouldn't be paying nobody because that's slave shit, whatever. But yeah, continue with the story.
But I needed a car, and I needed a car quick, and I needed a car to just give me the A and B, because at the time I wasn't working. So it wasn't like I needed a car to get like far or anything like that. I wasn't working at that call center no more, which means I didn't have to go back and forth to Concord. So when I had got this car, I was now talking to Delusional, but this was before me and Delusional got in a relationship. This is when me and Delusional first started talking. We was just fucking around. I'll just say that.
Okay, just so y'all not confused, I was starting to talk to Delusional at this time, but me and Cray Cray was still talking, but we was like on and off. This is when I start really putting my foot down, like, okay, if you gonna do you and you gonna talk to other people, I'm gonna talk to other people too. And obviously that didn't work out too well. Stuff got really crazy between me and Cray Cray, but I was like, fuck it. I was tired of, catching him always talking to people, and then him lying, saying he wasn't talking to them, they was just his friends, and him trying to get at me for talking to other people, but I wasn't talking or dealing with other people like he was.
So y'all, I get this car. The car was cool, but you could tell it was a bucket. It had like minor issues, and I had got it fixed, and then the car was running okay. So during this time, I was friends with one of these girls in the apartment, which was my son's friend mom. So at this point, I'm at home all the time because I'm not working. I started meeting more and more adults and kids that Dylan be playing with and their parents in the apartment. Big fucking mistake. Big fucking mistake. So much. Hold on, y'all. So much shit happened after I started becoming cool with these bitches in the apartment, and that's gonna be its own little mini series that I'll give y'all. If y'all, maybe I'll get that to, not yet. I can't talk about that yet. Soon, I promise. One day y'all gonna get that series, but my son still go to school with some of these people, so not yet. But anyways, basically, the girl that I was really, really cool with, me and her became cool, and we would kick it and hang out a lot, and her daughter would come to my house a lot as well. Now, I didn't know that she liked Delusional, because why would I think she liked Delusional? Mind you, if She was a couple years older than me. I'm gonna say she was already in her 30s when I met her. So I'm gonna say she a good 5-6 years older than me. So why would I think, if I'm already a couple years older than delusional, why would this grown ass woman be into delusional? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's wild. But don't get me wrong, I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but it was just like, nah. At the time she liked delusional, he was underage, so it was like weird. So one day me and delusional, we kicking it, we talking, and he basically was telling me how this particular girl in the apartments, used to like him, used to try to get at him, and then one day she kissed him. And I was like, what? Shut the fuck up. So it started making sense why she would be mugging so we fell out, we became cool, and then we kind of fell out again, and then shit just kind of mellowed out. But at some point when she started seeing me riding around with delusional, the bitch started feeling some type of way. You get what I'm saying? So she would be mugging me and shit when she would see me with delusional, and I would just be like, what the hell this hoe hella mad about? I mean, when delusional had told me that she had a fling on him, this was like a couple years before me and delusional even started talking. Mind you, she was around with other niggas, so it was just like, why are you mad that I'm talking to him when you be talking to hella other niggas? And he's way younger than you. He already younger than me, but he's way younger than you. So anyways, when I started feeling that energy towards her, I started giving her that energy back, because I would try to be cool. So one time I seen her at the store, because it was like this corner store we all go to in that neighborhood. I see her at the store and I say, hey, the bitch look at me like, bitch, who the fuck you talking to? Mind y'all, she's some white girl. She a white girl from Richmond, but she thinks she about that life because she from Richmond. And I hate people who think they just so much harder than somebody because of the city they from. It's like, girl, if you can fight, you can fight. It don't matter if you from Timbuktu. It doesn't matter. But okay, out here in the Bay Area, and I guess in any place where like cities are known to be dangerous or have hitters, whatever you want to call it, they gonna rep their hood any chance they fucking get to make it seem like they hard and they beat people up, and you don't want to fuck with them, when it's just like, bitch, if you can fight, you can fight. It don't matter where you from. So I'm like, oh, bitch is fucking weird as hell. So I'm telling delusional like, oh, she real fucking mad that we be talking. So I started making it a point for her to see me and delusional, because delusional used to go outside a lot and I didn't really go outside. So I started making it my mission to be outside with him and just be walking around with him outside, because it's just like, bitch, why is you acting funny over a nigga that was way younger than you when you wanted him? Mind you a fucking predator, low-key. But let me get off this topic, because I shouldn't even be talking about that. I just wanted to let y'all know that, just because it's gonna come into play. So anyways, y'all, I started having hella issues with this car, y'all. My car was just breaking down. It was stopping. I couldn't turn the ignition. One time I had took Dylan to the library. We got the library getting books, having a jolly old good time. We go to get in our car. The car wouldn't even start. The ignition wouldn't even fucking turn. I mean, it would not turn, y'all. So I'm like, damn, mind you, my phone finna die. I'm like, oh my God, I got Dylan in the car. Dylan's asking me like, Mom, what's going on? Like, I'm ready to go home. I'm tired. And I'm trying to figure out, how do I tell Munchkin the car not starting? This motherfucking, it won't do nothing. It won't, that motherfucker ain't moving. So I'm like, ooh, Munchie, the car not starting. We probably gonna have to walk home. Because mind y'all, the library is like a 15-20 minute walk from my house. Driving is like 5 minutes. So I'm like, we probably gonna have to walk home, even though it's dark. Dylan's like, nah, I don't want to walk in this dark. And I'm like, I know, Munchie, but shit, the car not starting. My phone finna die. I ain't got no option. So I call my mom. My mom not answer. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I call her again. She don't answer. I'm like, okay. So I think I called my sister and I'm like, sis, is you around, Mom? Is she up? Because we are stuck. We are stranded at this goddamn library. My car will not start for nothing. So she like, yeah, Mom here. She up. she watching a movie or something. So she go to my mom, she like tell her whatever. My mom called me. I'm like, Mom, we at the library, I need you to come pick me up. Y'all, my phone died. So I don't know if my mama heard me, if she didn't hear me. I'm just praying in about 20 minutes my mom show up here at this library to take me goddamn home. So like 15-20 minutes pass, and I'm just like, damn. I'm telling Dylan, we just gonna leave the books here in the car and we gonna walk home, and then we'll come back to get these books at another time when, you know, grandma can give us a ride or something to get the books home or something, or I get the car started. So soon as we was getting out that car to start walking, my mama showed up. I said, ooh, hallelujah, thank the Lord. Oh my goodness, amen, amen. So my mama come and she tried to start the car and stuff too, and I'm just like, Mom, the key won't even turn a little bit. That shit is not budging. So she like, look, I'm gonna just take you home, and maybe you can just call you a mobile mechanic and see if they can check out your car tomorrow. So I'm like, all right, cool. I go home. You know, I called a mobile mechanic in the morning. He like, all right, I'll meet you here at this particular time. Dylan goes to school. I walk up to my car. I meet the mobile mechanic. He's like checking out my car. Basically, he's telling me my whole ignition and everything needs to be replaced. And I'm like, damn, how much is that gonna cost? That's very expensive, which it was, but it wasn't. So he gave me a good little price or whatever. He was cool. He changed it. It did cost me a couple $100, which I was not trying to dish out on this car. I was so fucking mad. I'm like, damn, this is crazy. This is crazy as fuck. So another incident that happened, y'all, one day, dang, it's like I gotta kind of talk about her, but then I don't want to. I'm gonna get into more stuff. So one day, old girl was like, let's go pick up the kids together. I don't want to drive my car. So I'm like, you know what? All right, cool. We go pick up the kids. It's a hot ass day. We park on the street. We come back to get in the car. The car wouldn't start. So she's kind of like fake, kind of getting a little attitude with me or whatever. And I'm just like, girl, you feel me? You got your own car. Mind you, Dylan's school was right across the street from our house. It wasn't like hella far. Now, even though the school was across the street from our house, you had to like walk around to get inside the school. You had to walk through a neighborhood to get to the front. The back of the school was right across, but to get inside, you had to walk around. But literally, y'all, it's like 10-15 fucking minutes. She got a little funky ass attitude or whatever, and I'm just like, girl, what is the big deal? Like, please help me out. Like, I'm not understanding. So after that, we kind of fall out again because I'm just like, she's just weird, y'all. She would like get mad over the weirdest shit, and I just could not understand. It was just like we just kept becoming cool, falling out, becoming cool, falling out. Cause I'm just like very forgiving. If you don't really do no shady shit to me, then we can remain cool. I don't really try to like hold grudges or whatever. But it was like I kept trying to like avoid her sometimes because it was just getting kind of weird. So after this, we didn't kind of speak for a little bit because I was just like, I don't got time for her. And she's so needy. She was one of them friends, like she needed reassurance. She was just so needy. She wanted everything to be her type of way. That happened, y'all. I start having other car issues that I had to get fixed, whatever. One day, y'all, I come to go get in my car. I don't know where I was going. I get in my car, y'all. I start driving. My car started feeling hella funny. And I'm like, what the fuck going on with my car? Is one of my tires flat? So I pull over, y'all. Why the fuck I look at my back tire and I got a slash in my tire? When I mean slash, y'all, this ain't like a nail or something or a piece of something got stuck in my tire. No, it looked like somebody got a knife or something, because y'all know tires is thick. Even a ball tire, even an old ass tire, y'all know tires is thick as, you feel me? You gotta really put a lot of pressure to stab a tire and slash that motherfucker. You can't just, you know, poke it and nah. You gotta, y'all, big ass slash in my tire. And I know I didn't hit nothing or run over something, because the way this is, it's like not under, it's not around or under, you know, the tire. It's on the side, which means someone slashed my fucking tire. Now, I have two theories. I think it was either her or Cray Cray. I don't know who it was. Because at the time, Cray Cray was on demon time with me. We was going through a lot of shit, y'all. Like, it was real, like, me and Cray Cray breakup was real crazy. It was like real crazy. So I don't know who it was, but I'm thinking it's her because she said a lot of stuff to me that made me look at her sideways. So I automatically thought it was her. I'm like, this bitch must be really mad that I talked to Delusional, and I had stopped wanting to give her rides. After that time, she complained that my car wouldn't start. She was just like, oh, it's too hot for all this shit. And it's like, girl, I don't plan for my car not to work. You already know this a buck. It's a bucket. You know this, girl. Your car is a bucket, girl. Your car be stopping all the time. So, girl, how are you to judge me and get an attitude with my car don't stop? You want to act funny. But it was like hecka little stuff going on that I'm gonna talk about later. That is I can't talk about right now. So, some time had passed, and me and her fall out. And like the next year come around, and it's around Halloween. So one day I come outside and I look, and I had some pumpkins on my porch, right? I had put them pumpkins, and me and Dylan was gonna carve them probably like a day or so before Halloween, because y'all know once you carve pumpkins, them motherfuckers got a time limit on it. I didn't want to do all that before and then it get old and then sit on my porch and getting all nasty. So we just had the pumpkins sitting out there. We had hella decorated the house. Y'all, why the fuck them pumpkins was sitting out there for hella long? I mean, we never carved the pumpkins. I think it was around like, it was after Halloween, but before Thanksgiving. But we just had the pumpkins sitting out of there. One day I come out to get in my car, and I look, and my pumpkins is not right there. But I'm just like, okay, that's weird. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Dylan or his friends was playing with my pumpkins, and they took them off the porch. Why the I go downstairs to get in my car, and somebody threw my pumpkins at my car. It's all over the car, on my car. So I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck? First of all, everybody had pumpkins still around this time. Not everybody, but a lot of people still have pumpkins on their porch and stuff because, you know, Halloween just passed, November coming up, Thanksgiving. So, you know, people be having pumpkins and shit on their porch. Plenty of people have pumpkins on their porch. Downstairs neighbors. Mind y'all, at this apartment, I lived on the second floor. So it's like somebody really took the time to walk up my stairs, and I had big ass pumpkins, not the little ones, big ones. Someone took their time to walk up my stairs, grab two big ass pumpkins, and either they threw them from the balcony or they walked downstairs with these pumpkins and threw them at my car. So automatically, I assumed it was her because me and her had fell out. We was not cool no more. She had did some real funny shit, and it got real ugly between me and her. So I'm like, oh, this bitch real mad that I'm still fucking around with Delusional. Me and her almost got into a fight because she did some weird ass shit. Oh, it's definitely this bitch, because I ain't never had no problems or any kind of issues like this in this apartment until I started becoming cool with these weird ass bitches in the fucking apartment, and they want to feel some type of way. Basically, it was just like bitches was mad because I had a good job. Well, when I was working at the call center, because at the time when I first met her, I wasn't working at the call center, and then I did go back to the call center, but I was still getting money from unemployment and stuff. So, you feel me? But the bitch was mad because I had actual shit going on in my life. At that time, that's when I started learning how to sew. I was making clothes. I was doing hella little shit, living my best life outside with my friends and shit, looking bomb. Always looked good. You know, body was always T. And it was like she was so mad about that shit. And it's just like, girl, I don't know why you mad about that. You fucking in your fucking 30s and you ain't doing shit with your life. That's not my fault, Bookie. That's not my fault, Bookie. That's not my fault, Bookie. Like, why is you competing with me? I don't understand. Mind you, oh, my eye itchy. Ooh. Mind you, it's like, bitch, why the fuck are you mad that I'm fucking with a nigga that's like, you're 10 plus years older than? Grow the fuck up, bitch. I was already doing too much dating this nigga. Bitch, you 10 plus years older than this nigga and you're getting pressed about a little ass nigga? A little nigga? Girl, step your cookies up. Do something with yourself, because bitch, it ain't never been that serious. And I really do think it was her who slashed my tires, because at that time I just don't think it was Cray Cray. I mean, me and Cray Cray was going through some crazy ass shit, y'all, but I just don't think it was Cray Cray. I don't think it was Cray Cray. I really think it was her, because she didn't told me some shit, and I know she would do some shit like that. And then the whole pumpkin thing, because I'm just like, who else in this apartment would like want to do some shit? I was cool with everybody in the apartments. Now, mind you, I was going through little shit. Little shit was happening with Dylan and his friends and the moms and shit, but not to the point where I had beef with anybody for real, in the apartments. It was really just me and this particular girl. So I'm pissed. Every time I seen her, y'all, I'm mugging her. I'm talking hella shit. Shit just started getting real weird between me and her. But y'all, I'm gonna leave this story time. I know this is short, and that's only because this the third story time I'm posting this week. You know, just a little bonus story. But that black car was really, ooh, crusty. But yeah, that black car was really just a piece of shit. Y'all, I had so many issues with that car. Like, sometimes I would even be scared to drive that motherfucker, because I didn't know if that thing was gonna stop working while I was driving it. The air conditioner didn't work in there. Mind you, I had leather fucking seats in that car, and the AC did not work. Like, the fan worked, the heater worked, this shit had heated seats, but the fucking AC in the car did not work. So it was like, I only drove that car when necessary. And when I started working at the call center, I started working there in the winter time when I went back to start working there, and then COVID and shit hit. So it was like, I didn't really need to drive the car back and forth to work. So I would really only drive that car to the grocery store. And at the time, Dylan was doing martial arts and stuff. So quick little places, you know, I never drove that car anywhere too far, because that shit was a piece of shit. But what else can I say about this black car and this right here? Ooh, one more thing. Now, one day I was driving this car, and I think this car, I don't know, this car must have looked like some nigga's car that some niggas have funk with. So I'm driving one day, just me in a car, I'm vibing, I'm thinking I'm cute, I don't know where the fuck I'm coming from. Sometimes I would just be riding around because I thought I was that bitch, and some niggas started following me, and I'm like, I know niggas ain't following me. So I started like busting, kind of, you know, going left, going right, trying to see like, okay, is they following me, is they not following me? I'm kind of confused, like, what's going on here? They was definitely following me. So we get to the stoplight, and I'm like, damn, should I run the stoplight? And I was scary. It was one of those stoplights where it got cameras on it. So I was like, oh, I'm not gonna run the stoplight. So they get next to me, and the dude is like flagging me to let my window down. And I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking let my window down. So, but I turned down my fucking music. I said, let me turn down my music though, because what the fuck is going on? So he kept saying like, going like this, and I'm like, okay, well, let me let down the window a little bit so this nigga can see like I'm a bitch. I don't got no beef with nobody, and I would hope this bitch ain't got no niggas trying to do some funny ass shit, because we literally live in proximity of each other, bitch. I could have some people over here immediately. Like, don't play with me. So I cracked the window. I'm like, what's up? Do you know me or something? Like, what's up? He was like, oh, my bad, little mama, I thought you was some nigga, da, da, da. And I'm like, no, you don't know me, I don't know you, please don't be following me. He was like, oh, my bad, I thought you was the ops. And if I was, you gonna have me let down the window? I don't think that's smart, sir. If I was the ops and I was strapped, then blam. That was stupid. But y'all, I was scared as hell, because I'm just like, what the fuck going on? I'm telling y'all, And at the same time too, I didn't know if it was Cray Cray or something. Me and Cray Cray it was getting really ugly with me and Cray Cray. Cray Cray was on the deep end. He was doing drugs, and y'all, when I tell y'all how me and Cray Cray like ended and how that shit went and all the shit he did, he was just really crazy. And y'all gonna see why I call him Cray Cray. He was on a fucking page, y'all. That nigga wanted to have my head. He wanted to have my head. But
y'all, so I remember what I was doing that day when I was riding around and the niggas pulled up on me. So y'all, I had made this custom swimsuit. It was Dior. I had ordered some Dior fabric, and it was legit Dior fabric. I paid hella money for this fabric, which I still got, and I want to make this swimsuit again. But I had made this cute swimsuit, and I had customized these Air Forces to match the bathing suit. Look up at the screen. I got pictures. So y'all, I was riding around this day because I wanted to find like really cute places to take some pictures at, and I had found this little park area. Nobody was at this park, and I had took hecka cute pictures at this park. So if y'all looking at the screen, y'all should see the pictures I took. And then y'all, I was riding around that day thinking I was just the baddest bitch ever, taking flicks and videos. I think I went to the bank for some reason. I don't know, y'all. I was just doing hella shit. Like, I just wanted to be outside, and I just wanted to be seen. Mind you, after I rolled down the windows and the nigga seen me and stuff, why the nigga then gonna ask me for my number? Nigga, I don't want your number. Why would I want your number? For one, I don't think you smart. Okay, because if I seen my ops, and I mean, I'm not saying that you should do this, but if I think I seen my ops, I'm not finna flag them down. I'm gonna start just doing what I need to do. I'm not finna confirm if it's them or not. That's dumb as hell. Now, maybe he was just saying that to be funny. I don't know. He probably seen me a little bit because I was riding around looking cute. Now, I did have tints on this car, but they wasn't like super dark, but they were tinted. But who knows? I don't know. But it's like, dude, I'm not giving you my number. I mean, he was kind of cute, but nah, absolutely not. Because if you that type of dude who following a female to get her number, that means you're crazy. I don't want them kind of problems. That's not cute to me. Maybe a couple years ago, I would have thought something like that was cute. But now that's signs of a possessive, crazy dude I don't want to deal with. Absolutely not. But y'all, I got another little mini story to tell y'all about this black car, because in the next part that I'm going to tell about the black car, I don't want to tell this. I'm going to focus just on that story. And I know this story kind of all over the place. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. But I was tired when I was filming this. Excuse me. I hope you guys are watching until this part. So one day, y'all, I was working back at the call center, and this was right when 2020 hit. I started working back there, but before, the vid hit and we was out of work. Y'all, one day I'm riding home and I'm listening to my music, and I had hit the little pen a little bit. I'm thinking I'm cute. I'm not paying attention. I know I fell back into my ways. I know I learned the hard way. Y'all, why the hell, there's like a bar station right there in Concord after I leave my job. You pass by the bar station or whatever. So I'm riding, I'm not paying attention, I'm looking down at my phone because I'm trying to change the song or something. Boom, I smack somebody. I smacked this dude, and I caught it though, but I did, fender bender him. So I stopped the car, I get out the car, y'all, fine ass nigga too. And he like, damn, little mama. And I'm like, oh shit, my bad, I'm sorry. Mind you, y'all, he was stopped because where we were, it was the bar station. So he was stopped right there waiting to turn into the bar. Either he was going to pick up somebody or drop some. No, yeah, he was in the car by himself. So I think he was probably going to pick somebody up from the bar or something. So that's why he was stopped, and I wasn't paying attention because I'm all in my phone or something. But yeah, anyways, so he like, damn, little mama, you ain't paying attention. And I'm like, my bad, I'm so sorry. I'm like, here's my insurance and stuff. He's like, you good. There was no damages or nothing to his car, y'all, because I totally caught me hitting him. So I slammed on my brakes, but it was still too late. I kind of hit him already, but it was like a little baby tap. And he was just like, damn, I mean, you could give me your number though for hitting my car. Maybe you should take me out. And I'm like, ooh, you hella funny. I was like, I fuck with it. So I gave him my number. And I texted him, I was like, hey, this Shayla, the girl who hit your car. And we talked for a little minute, but we faded off. It never went nowhere. But yeah, y'all, I did get in a fender bender in that car. I think, yeah, y'all, every car I had, it got wrecked. It got wrecked. The Buick was the only car that didn't get wrecked. But if y'all watch the story time about my Buick, y'all know when that car stopped on me and I left it where it was, some people vandalized the car and bust all the windows and stuff. And then with my white car, L wrecked that car. My white car, a lady hit me from the back. The blue truck, I crashed that. The black car, I hit somebody. And, yeah, y'all, I don't know what it is, y'all. My luck with cars is bad. That's why I'm gonna take so much good care of the car I got now. I love this car. This car is literally everything I wanted in the car, and I'm gonna just take care of this little baby. Like, I carefully picked out this car, and it's everything I wanted. It's the color I wanted. It got the rims that I wanted. It got the moon roof like I wanted. It just got everything that I want in a car, and I love and I appreciate this car, and I'm so blessed. And I'm gonna take really good care of this car. It actually needs an oil change, and I'm gonna take it to get an oil change this weekend. Keep my baby up. But yeah, y'all, I'ma see y'all in the next fucking video. But keep watching, because I'm still talking, because you know I'll just be talking. I'll just be yap. But all right.
Yeah, but yeah, Cray was on some crazy shit, y'all. But don't get confused. Me and Cray had stopped talking and we was funking, but we started talking again, and then that's when shit went real left and he started doing Cray shit. Yeah, because I had got my white car. Yeah, but we was funking at this time. Like, we wasn't cool. He didn't do no crazy shit yet. Well, he did some shit, but it wasn't the ultimate crazy shit that he did. We had just stopped talking and we was funky. And then my dumb ass started talking to this nigga again. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, this is it for this little story time. Now, in part 4, let's see, what's part 4? Oh, part 4, hella funny, y'all. I cannot wait to tell y'all part 4. That shit is funny. But yeah, y'all, that's it for this story time. Just a little quick story time to tell y'all of me getting this black car, little shit that was going on when I had this car, which is gonna lead into the next episode when I tell y'all how I got rid of this car and so forth, because I can't keep a fucking car and I can't keep a nigga. Ask me why? I don't know. I don't know. All right, y'all, I'm out of here.